my Thirsty. Welcome to another video. I apologize, I haven't been posting new videos because I was going through a hard time, and I went through not a very good boss at work, and it was toxic, and it got me in a deep dark depression and anxiety. I thought about a year ago to take my own life because it was so bad. It was so toxic. So I'm going to explain why it was toxic. I explain why it was not good for me to be treated that way, because it wasn't fair that I was treated that way. So just for a reminder, I took the bus everywhere. I don't have a car. I don't have a driver's license. I'm studying for it, but it just makes me mad, and I do want to share it. So let's get into how I was treated. So I'm not going to say her name in this video. I know I dropped it by accident in a couple of videos ago, so I'm going to try my best not to say her name. And yeah, so we'll give her a name. I'll give her Pamela. So Pamela was the department for men's and boys manager. If you have questions, you're supposed to go to her if you don't know where the men's or boys section is. So I know where the men's and boys section really well, because I was on sale floor a lot during the time I was working there. So just a reminder, I've been working there for almost 6 years. Well, going to be 7 years, because I'm going to be turning 27 in November. So I got this job when I was in my 20s. So I'm still in my 20s. So let's recap the time frame. So I started working at the new location where I live now a year ago. So January 20th, 2019. So I was so excited. So I was there when we unpackaged. I was there when we had the grand reopening. I was there for all that. So my availability was, when I was living at my old house, was 8 something, or around 8 to 8:45. Now I moved. I can't do that kind of job like that because the area I'm living is not really safe. I have a bee. Oh shit. Sorry. So what I'm trying to say, I hope this bee doesn't come back. So what I'm trying to say, the area I'm living now is not really safe. You see the area I had to walk through in the dark? It's not really safe because there's bad and sick people who lives on the streets, and it's not really safe. So I had to change my availability. My other manager is really cool about it, and she's not mad. I should have said something, and she said that I could come to her for anything. So I think I feel comfortable doing that from now on. The other manager, Pamela, I didn't feel comfortable coming to her. I felt like it was worthless. It's stupid. Like, she's not going to listen to me. She's going to make me feel horrible. So that's why I didn't go to her. So that's why. The time I started, I said I was there for the grand opening and all that. So when I got shifts, I was on sale floor, and then I was cash trained by her. Getting cash trained by her was alright, but at the first time, I feel like I need like more practice. Like, I'm a visual learner, I should have more practice. So, I think that's the problem there. Like, I did have another manager who was toxic, but she quit. So, she wasn't really happy with the way I was doing it. And you know what? You didn't teach us how to be cash lead or anything that does, because a book, like, there's a book and it's long and it's too long, and trying my hardest is not fun. So I think, yeah, maybe a video will help, but there's no video on that. So I went through a deep dark depression when I was casually, because I wasn't doing so well. Like, I wasn't getting a lot of emails. Some customers were mean. Like, I tried my hardest to make some customers happy, and some of them are in a bad mood because of it. It's not my job to put all customers in a happy mood when they're in a bad mood, right? Hold on. I have to pause this video because there's people coming. Just give me 1 second. So I had to pause it because it was awkward. So, like I said again, it was not my job to make all customers happy. Not all of them. Even they're in a bad mood. I can't change that. I can't fix it. So that's where I got frustrated there. But another thing is that she was too critical. Not in the good way, in the negative way. So she was too critical. And thirdly, she was belittling me. If you don't know what belittling is, you can look it up, but it's not a right way to treat somebody. So I didn't really learn a lot beyond cash because some customers are rude. And every time I had a rude customers or I had a problem doing something ain't right, I had to walk in a manager. So I walk in this Pamela person and said, "Hey, can you help me on cash?" And then that isn't doing much. And then you know what? You're supposed to protect the company, supposed to protect your employees. You did not protect me, by the way. And I always went to the break room or the bathroom having a panic attack and crying. And when I went home, I was sad. And I went home crying. So it was not a good being on cash. It got me in deep dark depression through the summertime, and then fall coming around 2019. So I did markdowns. I did markdowns a couple times before, and she was not being Pacific, so I did fast lane. It took me like 25 minutes to do fast lane, right? And then I wasn't really sure what she meant. And what she did was unforgivable. Like, she yelled at me in front of everybody, in front of my peers, in front of my coworkers, in front of customers. And then I went on my break. And I was crying in the bathroom. I shouldn't be treated that way. So I was really upset that I was treated that way. How come I didn't say anything? How come I didn't go to HR? I wish I did that. But I didn't, because first of all, I was young, and second of all, I tried to be professional as I can, and thirdly, I didn't know how to handle it at the time. So And plus, I have a learning disability. So, yeah, I share this. So, when and my boyfriend can tell why there's something wrong with me because I've been treated unfairly. So, when I keep doing the job, I was in 5th, and she always complained that I'm too slow, or I can't fold the clothes fast enough, or I can't get the go backs faster. Whatever. So, yeah, and I would keep explaining to her that there's stuff on the ground. I'm trying to help customers, and you don't do anything. All you do is make some customers uncomfortable, for one, and for two, you favor some of the coworkers. You treat them differently than me because you're nicer to them. And so if they make mistakes, you don't get angry with them. If I make a mistake, you get mad at me. So that was not fair how I was treated. So there's times that she was nice to me, but honestly, I think she was acting and she is faking it to be on the show. So that's how I felt. So I was working Black Friday and Christmas, and it was I did silence, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I tried to ask people, can you help me? And it was not really fun. I didn't want to do signage because I heard a lot of stories that she get mad at people for doing it wrong. So I didn't want to do it. So I did it not so well. I didn't think she got mad at me, but I just didn't want to do it. And then January 2020, it was awful. Like, what I used to do at Cash, you're not supposed to do this, by the way, is when a customer said no about the email thing, I put mine and Brad's email in. Because I didn't want to get in trouble. I was tired of how I was treated. I was having an anxiety attack. I didn't learn anything. So, and yeah, I think I cheated, and I didn't deserve the result I got because I wasn't playing fair. So, yeah, and I got in trouble with another coworker, and she understood what I went through. So, and then February 2020. It was not a good month. Like, I was trying to book off vacation because Brad and I want to go somewhere and get relaxed. No, she forced me to do inventory. And I tried to say no a couple of times. And I didn't want to do inventory. So I was there. I'm exhausted, and you put me through hell. Like, I was nice to you, and yeah. So I think that's where then Corona happened, and I was so happy that I didn't go back to work the last 2 months because I've been through hell. I had to work on my low self-esteem and depression and anxiety. I didn't have depression during quarantine. And guess who was my mental health check? Her. I didn't really want her as my mental health person because that's where it come from. It was starting. So I said I was fine. I was being polite and nice. And then, yeah, I said if she asked, do you want me to call me more? No, I'm fine. I have family. Like, I have a family, I have friends. I talk to my sister, like, once in blue moon, so I think I'm okay. So, I don't really needed her to be that. So, yeah. And then, when I come back, she was a bit sweet. And then, she always brings her personal home life, or she did have an injury in her knee, but she always brings that with her to work, and I find that kind of unprofessional. I don't bring my problems at work. I don't bring, if I have a fight with my parents, problems to work. I don't bring Brad's medical problems to work. I try my hardest to keep that 100% professional. And I have to look out for the team. Like, I have to watch out for payroll. That's not my job. And it's not my job to stick out for my other coworkers. That's not my job. And really bugs me. That's not my job. My job is to be there, help customers, and leave. That's it. So, yeah. And then, a couple of days ago was her last day. Deep inside, I was really happy because I was going to set up a meeting with her when my job closed and said that I would love to see her make her eat crow because I've been through hell. The last almost 2 years I've been through hell. And I was not happy. And then yesterday was the best day ever because I felt really comfortable and I don't feel stupid. I don't feel that I'm not good enough or at all. So if you ever had a toxic boss who treat you like garbage, I would suggest you have a journal and then try to have a meeting with her and not go through HR because this is ridiculous and it's not funny and how I was treated was not fair. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and I hope you don't have a manager have a toxic manager. If you do, I'm sorry to hear that. I will try to help you through it because I've been through it and the way I was treated was unfair. And it was not fair at all. Bye.